Hey, what's up? Look here. I don't know if you can see my breath. It's cold. I got me some coffee boiling, some water boiling for coffee, and cold. I never get cold. I got a little bit chilly. Ugh. I read some Bible this morning and get ready to pack up and get out of here after I check the weather. Note to self, this mountaintop camping might not be the best. I think I need to go a little further in country in a hollow somewhere next time. Let's take the water. The most flattest thing in the world, but it'll work for the moment. The temperature's saying 42. I know that probably the city, in the town thermometers and local weather for the towns, it's no doubt different than up here. I think I'm about 3,000 feet in elevation, almost 4. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. My view. I don't know if you can see my view. Peace out. Hey, good morning. Good morning again. I'm moving very slow, but I've got my coffee. Let me show you what I've got going here. Let me cover my little tear in my pants. You don't see that. Okay. Basically, I've got my mug in between my legs near the bigger arteries. My buddy was telling me that you can take an Algene bottle and do that. Well, I let my coffee cool down a little bit. My coffee butter. I guess that's what you call it. Coffee. Keto coffee. It's not coffee butter. I got some probiotics tea in there too to keep all my flora good, because I've been jacking with my my diet really bad. I wanted to show you guys something. My buddy was telling me that you can take an Algene bottle and put it between your legs or near your carotid artery or the big arteries in your legs. And it's cold up here this morning, and I'm just slow to get moving. It's a little after 7. I got to get out of here by 8, I'd say. Normally I try to get up a little earlier, but I don't know, man. Just all this cold weather and wind, and plus I'm chatting with a friend or two on my phone because I got signal. But ignore the little tear in my pants. It's not showing anything. But anyway, right here is my bottle. Not my bottle, but my coffee, my soloist, my keto coffee. And I've got it between my legs and up against my arteries. And I'm telling you what, it's warming me up. It's working. It's working. I'm so happy. Oh, shoot. I read a big dose of Matthew today about Jesus and Matthew in the Bible, and just a real big dose of positivity and hope and his resurrection. And it was a good way to start my morning. Good way. Peace. Hey guys, nearing Spotted Mountain, next mile or two. This is part of the range. Sugarloaf's up here to the left, I think. I'm in a pretty good spirits today. Hang on a sec. I can't complain about much. A couple observations I made. You don't want to leave your electronics exposed above 3,000 feet elevation, because the mist, the mist made the lenses condensate and stuff. So talked about my water bottle technique that my buddy told me that worked with my coffee soloist. That worked good. Oh, my jacket. I love this jacket. I found that down a little street down in Stratton. It was a health food store. They're made in not India, but I'll talk about it later. I forgot where it's made, but it's handmade. And it's like a coat of many colors. I love it. It's cotton though. It's not designed for what I'm doing, I'm sure, but I got outer shells and stuff waiting for me at the next hostel. I bumped my box up. So, Lord, send me angels so I don't dash my foot against the stone. In Jesus' name. Let me focus. Alright, so anyway, can't complain about nothing at all. It's the first time I was up on a mountain camping in a while. That was interesting. Oh, if it was dry, man, I'd probably made me a little fire, but it is what it is. There's a fire pit there. But there's some rain clouds coming today. So I don't know how heavy it's going to be. My tarp system was amazing last night with all the wind. Man, it didn't. I was practically unaffected. All right, where's the water source? I don't know if this is it, but I'm not satisfied. But anyway, just stepped in a big one. All right, guys, I need both hands. Be cool. Peace out. I'm at the crossroads again. That happens a lot for a vagabond like me, or a gypsy, not vagabond. I think vagabond's a bad word. I don't know. But man, another day. I went to Sugarloaf, but I looked at the radar. Some big clouds are coming. Unless the Lord is hosing back, I don't know. So I know you're in, and I know you can. Even if you don't. Sugarloaf, half a mile. Boy, I am so tempted for that. Just say the word. 21 miles until my next hostel. Oh yeah. Well, what is that? And faithful, been good all of my days. Jesus, I will cling to come what may. I know you're able. I know you can. Listen here. God, this gets good. I know you're able, and I know you can. But even if you don't, I'm alive. That's awesome. If you just say the word, even if you don't, my soul's in you alone. Listen here. It is well with my soul. What's up? Okay, well, the rain caught up with me. I went to the majority of the day in it, and made it to, what is it, Spalding Mountain shelter. And I got up here and met a few people in between the rain. And it's super cold. It's sort of kind of cold for me today. It's right at 40 degrees up here in the mountain, if you can see it. And there's a big storm front coming in with various colors. So I foolishly messed up part of my video series. And yeah, you're hearing the rain in the background. Part of my video series is watching my mistakes. That's my mission statement. Follow me into the 3 seasons, learning from my mistakes. So anyway, got pretty wet and stuff like that. I had my umbrella. Yep. Where's it at? Right there it is. Got my food sprawled out. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to test my tarp in the daylight too to see if there's any issues with it or whatever. And right now it's holding up quite well. Between the rain, sorry for the nose shot. Between the rain though, I'm going to go out and tighten up all my tie downs. Anyway, this is working. Let me show you guys something. I tried to do this yesterday. See, like how I've got it is like my bear den hammock. It's basically a hammock body tied to a under overquilt system that is embedded, and with the awesome suspension system my buddy came up with. He's an amazing designer. We're thinking about actually doing a hammock company soon, and he also made the tarp for me years ago. And actually, it's the first time I've used it in country for. I mean, I've used it at a park, and I've used it at for my birthday backpacking trip this past year, 2018, which I've had a wonderful year, guys. I have a wonderful year as far as my adventures and stuff goes. As you can see, you know, this is my little. I just don't know if I'm showing it correctly because I can't tell the way this is, but we're doing it. So, let me try and zoom down all the way. That's my area to the world. But anyway. So as you can see and hear, it is raining quite heavily, and I wanted to let the big storm cell pass that's coming. It's multicolored, so I'm thinking it's going to get pretty worse tonight. Now I'm just a few feet, literally. Probably can't see it. Oh, you can. On the other side of that rock, on the other side of my tarp, you'll see well, you can't see it. Never mind. That's the shelter. So if things get really crazy, super crazy, I can just crawl over there if I have to, which I hope. I hope that's not the case. So, things not to do. Alright, things not to do. Well, always carry your rain suit. I don't care how heavy you think it is or whatever. I really regret not bringing mine. I've got my umbrella, but the thing about it is the cold. I'm a big old hairy Viking dude, man. I can handle a lot of cold, but now I can't handle wet and cold, you know. And lately, where my body and my core temperature is changing for the weight loss and lack of calorie deficiency, and putting all those miles in a day, I feel big differences. Which I never, again, you're learning from my mistakes. I never expected that to happen to me. So I've been increasing my calories today while I'm waiting for the heavy storm to pass. Should be able to get back on the trail first thing in the morning and get out of here. So I'm 8 miles to the next shelter. It's another reason I just want to go through the storm and get caught, because after that shelter, there's another couple miles above tree line that if bad weather sets in, it's pretty rough. So anyway, doing some video editing, that kind of thing, chilling out, having a good day, can't complain. But I do not regret stopping. That's for sure. And it's just too far to the next shelter if I got caught out in the storm front that I watched this morning before I left. Don't really have a good cell signal here to keep up with the radar, but it is what it is. Alright guys, talked a little too long on this one, but it's all good. Peace out. Well, I feel a whole lot better. And the only reason I say that is because there's some northbounders over there in the shelter I just checked. There's about 6 of them. And it's just 2 o'clock in the day. We are all swamped. You know what? That looks like a good little intro. I may just do that. But anyway, I'll be chilly. All right, peace.